Hello YouTubers and welcome back to Go Figure Customs YouTube channel. Today's 2-minute tips and tricks tutorial is going to be on restorations. I've done a couple of videos on restorations. I think I did a video on the first one that I did, which was the Moray. Well, it wasn't the first one I did. The first one I restored was a Sky Striker. And then I think I did a video for the Moray, and I might have done a video for the Demon. Since then, I mean, it's just kind of the same process over and over again, so I didn't do a restoration video for each one of the restorations that I've done. Maybe I should have, I don't know. But I'm currently working on like my 10th or 11th restoration right now. Just started it. And so I want to go over some of the pitfalls that didn't get in the first couple of videos on restorations. Some of the ones that I've gotten restored and they've all come out really nice. I did the Sky Striker, the Moray, a Cobra Whale, or I'm sorry, a Cobra Night, or a Cobra Sea Ray, did a whale, Condor, did a wolf, posted pictures of that recently, did a Stellar Stiletto, geez, I don't even remember what all. I took pictures, but I don't have those right now. But those are some of the big ones that I've done. And kind of the starting process for that is I kind of break it down into as many pieces as is needed to get it clean. So like right now, my current one is, I'm working on a Snowcat. Luckily this one doesn't need much work. This is from a friend of the family. Lost the steering wheel, but that's in the sink upstairs. It's from a friend of the family who sold me a lot of figures a number of years ago, and they were all his from his childhood, and he took really good care of most of his stuff, and most of the stuff I got from him is just in dead mint condition. So this really the only restoration that I'm doing on this is this had a little layer of dust on it from sitting close to my airbrush and my Dremel, where there's just like particulate matter. I can only imagine what the inside of my lungs look like at this point in time. So there's not a lot that's going to go into this. So my first step, so I didn't need to break it down too much. The first step's just getting it clean. So getting that dust and dirt off. I use a real light detergent, like a dishwashing soap, like Dawn dishwashing soap. So I run a sink of real hot water and use a soft bristle brush to really scrub it down. And then I let it dry. The next step is to get the old decals off. And the best thing that I found for that is Goo Gone. I know people say using like brake fluid, and geez, I don't even know what all other stuff I've seen, but brake fluid just sounds like a horrible idea to be fucking around with. So Goo Gone will do what you need to do. Will do what you need it to do. The trick to using the Goo Gone, however, is it's not a one and done thing. So I'm not even sure, I don't even remember him having decals on this. It looked like there might have been a couple on there, but there's no residue from it like there is on most of the restorations that I do. So the tips and trick to get to using the Goo Gone is, it's like I said, it's not a one and done. You're gonna have to do a couple of applications of it. So the first application that I do is I just hose it down with Goo Gone. I got a big old spray bottle of it, I hose it down, and I let it sit for a couple of hours. And then I see what's coming loose. If stuff's coming loose, I'll pull it off. A lot of times, if those decals are really on there, just hosing that down the first time still isn't enough to get that off. So I'll do a second application of Goo Gone, and I'll let that sit for probably another hour, maybe hour and a half, and then I'll take the decals off, and then I will do yet a third application of the Goo Gone to get the residue off. And sometimes it takes even a fourth application of the Goo Gone to get that residue off. So sometimes it's 2 applications to get the stickers off, 2 applications to get the sticker residue off. Now, once you've got all that the stickers and the residue off, it's time to give it another bath. The Goo Gone is a oil-based substance, and you got to get that oil off. So another bath with the detergent, let it air dry, and then it's time to polish it. And I've talked about the polishes that I use. I use the Novus polish, and you can get them. It's a 3-step polish. And you can get that off of Amazon, and they come with either come with in a set, and they come with their own little buffing cloth, which is really nice, or you can buy them individually. Because I end up going through the #1 polish a lot more. I see Alice has decided to join us today. Hi, little girl. And there's some pitfalls to the polishes as well. Specifically, the heavy scratch remover. This is the first step, even though it's number 3. You do it in reverse order. So the number 3 polish you want to use on obviously big scratches. So any smooth areas, anywhere you've got big scratches, canopies, that works really nice on taking scratches out of canopies. Now, the pitfall on this is I have a piece that's going to be really easy to show you this, because most people have seen a canopy to the snowcat before. There's that frost texture that's sculpted into the canopy. And if you've ever seen a the killer whale, the skirting has that same kind of granulated texture. If you use the number 3 polish in that, it's gonna fill that in. So it doesn't really work on anything where there's texture or anywhere there's detailed sculpting. It will cake in that, and it will turn into this white crusty powder. That's not the end of the world. You get a toothpick or a dental pick. Dental picks are another one of those fun, easy, cheap things that's really good for customizing. There's like multiple things that dental picks are very useful for when customizing. Sculpting, I use them to hold weapons when I'm gonna prime them or airbrush them. There's just and then cleaning out areas where I've caked in polish. So that's a secondary kind of tip and trick, is get yourself a set of dental picks. I get them off of eBay for really cheap. But you don't want to use the number 3 polish anywhere there's really detailed sculpting or anywhere there's texture. Now, the rest of the canopy, where it's clear and there is no texture, I am going to use that number 3 polish on that, and it will work really well. The number 2 polish is the next step, and that's the fine scratch remover. Now, that doesn't cake in the sculpt and the texture as much, but it can. So again, you kind of want to use that on smooth areas or areas that have scratches that you're trying to buff out. And these two really do an amazing job of that. I had my first restoration was a Sky Striker, and it was a mess. I mean, it was just horrible mess. It was filthy, it was dirty, it was scratched. And I spent hours on that with these polishes, and man, it looks like it just came out of the box. It is a beautiful piece now. So this stuff really just does work wonders, and I can't say enough about it. But those are your pitfalls on that, is you don't want to use the scratch removers on anywhere there's a lot of texture or anywhere there's a lot of detailed sculpting, because it will cake in that area. Again, not the end of the world. Take a toothpick or a dental pick and kind of scrape it out, and you'll be fine. Because it gets really crusty after a little bit. and it'll just scrape right out. Or give it another bath and just kind of wash it off. The last step in that restoration then is the number 1 polish, which is plastic clean and shine, and this stuff's amazing. This stuff won't cake on anything. It won't fill in any textures, and it makes this stuff look like it's brand new. So just spray a little bit on it here and there, rub it out with the cloth until you've got the whole thing polished, and then just marvel at how well this stuff really does work and how amazing it will look in the end. And after that, then I always recommend Toy Hacks for repro stickers. I think there's always kind of a debate on, does repro stickers devalue the price of the vehicle? I think that's a pretty subjective question. Since you're watching my video, I'm going to give you my 2 cents whether you want it or not. I'm personally, if somebody has a vehicle that they're going to sell and they tell me that it's got repro stickers on it, doesn't affect the value to me. If anything, I think it makes the vehicle look a lot better, a lot nicer, and increases the value because it doesn't have those stickers that are flaking off, and it doesn't have that sticker residue on it anymore. I don't do restorations to resell my stuff. I just do it to make it look nicer for me, and it's just part of my customizing hobby. It's just something to do. My wife and I will sit down. There's one of the channels here has Star Trek, the original series, followed by Next Generation, followed by an episode of Deep Space Nine, followed by Voyager, followed by Enterprise. I can't stand Enterprise, so we'll watch the others, and I will just get a vehicle and sit down after I've taken all the stickers off and just do the polish and put stickers on it while we're sitting there watching TV. It's a good hobby. I just washed this, so it's like dripping water still. But so I don't think that repro stickers devalue the vehicle at all. I think it adds to the vehicle. However, I can see the other side of the argument that people are like, nothing repro ever. I think as long as you just disclose it. What's also really cool about Toy Hacks is most of their sets have extra stickers that were not part of the original set. They call them custom stickers. I'm not sure if this one does. I'm sure it probably does, but I need to sit down and look at reference photos for that to see what stickers were on it originally. And that's kind of another tip and trick I've got for you, is sticker placement. Where do you, unless you have the original blueprints to the vehicle, where are you going to put the stickers? 3D Joe's is a fantastic website that has high-res pictures of vehicles and the instructions from, and I think they've got just about all the vehicles, and they just had a Kickstarter recently to kind of get some money to help with the website. It's a really good resource. The only thing I've noticed on that is the scans of the blueprints usually aren't high res enough to see like really small sticker placement, and they're taking pictures of vehicles that maybe when whoever had this vehicle as a kid didn't put them on in the right spot. So there's definitely a couple of vehicles that I've seen, and I've looked at the blueprints because I've had the blueprints, or have found better pictures of blueprints, or have the vehicle in hand, and it's like, that's not where that particular sticker goes. And again, that's something that's kind of subjective. Put your stickers where you want, but if you're trying to get it exactly how it was when like it's supposed to be out of the box, and you really are OCD about that, 3D Joes can help with that, and usually they're pretty good about that. But every once in a while, there's a vehicle on there that the stickers are in the wrong spot, and the blueprints usually aren't high res enough to see those sticker placements. I'm hoping with that Kickstarter, that's something that they'll go back and kind of fix and get better scans of those blueprints just for that, because it is a fantastic reference just for that reason. I think that's about all I've got for you on this particular tip and trick. Kind of the summation of that is use multiple applications of Goo Gone to get your stickers and residue off. The Novus polishes are the best thing out there that I have found, and having talked to other people that do restorations, I've not seen anything work better than this 3-step polish. Just be careful with the number two and 3 polish. Use them in reverse order, but don't use them on anywhere that there's texture or a lot of sculpting, because it'll fill in texture and it will cake in the sculpting. But that's pretty easily remedied by just cleaning it out. And then the number 1 polish to finish it all off, and then some stickers from Toy Hacks. I know there is another company that does repro stickers, and I can't think of the name of the company off the top of my head. Somebody will put that will comment on this video, and I think it's something Rattler, Cobra, I don't remember, Repro Rattler, something like that. Anyway, somebody comment on this video and mention that. The only difference is, and this is a big one for me, is Toy Hacks, their stickers are pre-cut. The other company that does repro stuff, you have to trim the stickers. It doesn't seem like such a pain in the ass until you start doing a big project, and a lot of these stickers aren't rectangles, you know, they're round or they're a weird shape, and that's why I use Toy Hacks, is they are pre-cut. Totally worth whatever the price is for these, and they're actually pretty reasonably priced. So I mean, you're not going to spend a lot of money on these. And on top of that, the stickers are like a vinyl, so they're not the plastic stickers that were in like the early to mid to early late A Real American Hero line, and they are not the paper stickers that were in like the 93, 94 vehicles. Oh my God, when they switched to paper stickers, those are horrible, and did not age well at all, especially if you got those wet. But these vinyl stickers, man, I can't say that they'll last forever, but I think they'll last forever, especially now as an adult collector, because you're not going to be playing with these out. You're not going to be leaving these out in the sun. These aren't going to be getting wet on a regular basis, or if they are, it's for, you know, pretty infrequently, and you'll be taking care of it. So that's another reason that I would go with repro stickers, is the fact that they're vinyl and that they're going to last longer than the original ones. You can still hunt down original sticker sheets. They are out there, but you're going to pay a premium price for that. And again, I think even if you get a set of vintage stickers, they're still 30, 35-year-old stickers, man. Even if it's still on the original backing, man, how well are those going to work? I don't know. I wouldn't use them. Honestly, if I had a set of stickers, original stickers, I would sell them on eBay. Somebody wants them. Somebody will pay a price. Well, hey, there's Jack coming to see what's going on. Hi, Jack. Are you a good boy? He doesn't come down here very often, so I'm surprised he's down here. I would sell the vintage stickers to a collector for a premium. I shouldn't be condoning selling stuff at inflated prices, but I would sell the stickers to a collector and use that money to buy a set of Toy Hacks, because they're going to last longer, and I would reinvest that money in something else, honestly. So not not condoning selling stuff at inflated eBay prices, but I wouldn't use vintage stickers if I was able to track down a set of them. The Toy Hack stuff is fantastic stuff. I can't say enough about them. I've never had any problem with the Toy Hack stuff. The only like sort of problem I've had is sometimes the stickers aren't cut all the way around, so it can be kind of hard to get the stickers off the sheet once in a while. But an X-Acto knife to just like trim where it's sticking, and you're good. So I think that's about all I got for you. It's a little bit more than 2 minutes worth of stuff, but this is kind of some of the pitfalls that I've run into since I've put up the original restoration videos. You can find those on the channel. Obviously, again, there's one of restoration of the Moray, and I'm pretty sure I did a video for one of the Demon. But this is kind of a like quick and dirty version of that. And then I'll stay tuned to my Facebook page, because I'll be posting pictures of this when I get it done. I'm going to sit down and do the polish here in a minute and get the stickers on, and I plan on having this done probably later today. So as always, thanks for watching. Please do that fun social media stuff. Like, share, subscribe, comment below, and stay tuned for more stuff. Thanks for watching.